ena no kware ne wo.
O say ye Ghana mine atadwe ene avia tedenne. Ashanti Prime TV e da nigi sem kese aba madwadifo nyina. Se wo ye ankrankre, se mo ye akuakuo, se wo ye sofo. Dwumadie biara wodi biara no. Ashanti Prime TV say Fabra na ye mahu da Roma. Ne bo ne so de e da fom boko. Atiti say who metra 10% discount. Ote me say 10% discount. Inti efri ebobosu minimu. Ekoso penima bosu minimu. Metre efri September yi. Ekosi December. Ye ma 10% discount. Inti wo chain den. For number ne wo screen so no. Na ni panyufo di nkomo. Ye ka Ashanti Prime TV a. Unim say ha ena no kware no wo. E ha so na dodo nara. Ehye. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha ena no kware no wo.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha ena no kware ne wo.
Ashanti Prime TV ena mtie ni mu no boy magi medwa ye duru ha se tu dia na ye nsem akese nko a se wo pe nsem no kore atie ana wo pa sem papa I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia hwe Ashanti Prime TV ho ne no kore no ewo me see Ashanti Prime TV so person tie news pa ana wo pe be bia asem a ye ka no unkobusu obi na pe no kore wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kore no ahanko ana wo
Bible na me ati ase say enye ye ne honam ene moja ene enya wetin asafaya treasure house of prayer am ye twa ne tia ka ne topa a onyamedi for prophet Stephen Ochre the see edano akofa dwumadi esron kokora ya to ne di in his presence na dwumadi so ana ye ba ne abobom pa ye ne tie awurade asem na nyamedi fo ahye kom egu nyamema so eti wa wo hwemi ohaw ne dadwene bi eda wo so de sikasem enkoye de awaresem enkoye ebere ne ne se oni ebedi ahia eye wuku ada bia anopa 11 edekosi awia 12 awo Ashanti Prime TV so awo abra nyamedi for the see agina adwa awo in his presence so eti besra wo hwemi ye bema wakonya ama wo so atimi afre na ohane amane bia da wo so no nyamedi for no bedi kobo na kwankyere bia wo bia no nyamena mdi for so de ama ogie ane fa hodie aya wo dia eti besra wo kwada bia no eni yenyi ahia awo Ashanti Prime TV so awo in his presence jumedi so na mnim se ogie ne fa hodie ebe ya wo dia
media ne prophet Stephen Ochre a dodo no a efreme the seer Shiamo Ashanti Prime TV so ebra me di dwumadie a ya to ne din in his presence.
Gentlemen, good evening ladies and gentlemen from Ashanti region and also from the studios of the Ashanti Prime Television. My name is Dr. Frank Amwakohene, the Ashanti Regional Minister and most definitely your humble servant. I'm here once again to interact with you and again to bring you updates from the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council and the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. For the past 12 months, that's what we've been doing. We've been taking feedbacks from you, we've been updating you, and we've been seeing all we can and doing all our possible best in making sure that we serve you better and serve you as you wish, so far as your hopes and aspirations are concerned. So as we do every time, I would update you briefly on what we've been doing as a regional coordinating team. Then beyond that, I also take some inputs from you on what you expect from us as a government, what do you expect at the regional level, and most definitely as you expect from the government of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashanti region, as you all know, has 43 districts. We have 18 districts, 22 municipals, and 1 metropolitan. So we have 43 assemblies in all. With all these divisions, we also have, as it were, 47 constituencies that represent the good people of the region in the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. With that said, I should tell you that some constituencies do have administrative, in terms of regional administration, within one assembly. So if you take KMA, for instance, KMA has 5 constituencies that KMA serve, i.e. the Bantama constituency, Menchia North constituency, Menchia South constituency, Subin constituency, and in Shereso constituency. So all these 5 constituencies fall within the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, whilst the other remaining assemblies fall within their respective district assemblies. Again, there are some of these assemblies who have different names from the existing constituency name that you are familiar with. So New Edubiasi, for instance, has Adansi South as the name of the municipal district assembly. Formena is Adansi North. Bekwai is Bekwai. Odotobri is Amanje Central. Obuasi West is Obuasi Municipal. Obuasi East is Obuasi East Municipal. Amansie West is Manson Kwanta, Amansie South, Mansour Dubia. So with these areas, you have the names of the constituencies a bit different from the names of the, as it were, the district. I'm taking you through all these so that with most of the groupings we have done, so far as the football gala is concerned, you'll be able to follow through. And to share constituencies now, a bit different from assemblies, so that table now you know, say, okay, if you can such a central, we mean Institute Command People's constituency. If you can such a Easter, we mean if it does have a correct constituency. You can such a South, we mean such a South is if it does such a East constituency, which is Agona, Riamwasi, and that enclave. Okay? So basically, these are a bit of the changes that we have so far as the districts and the assemblies are concerned. Having said that, the football gala is being played in line with the districts, So if your constituency name is missing on the list, then you should check it with the information I've given you to know exactly the corresponding name for your constituency and that of your district. Having said that, I want to thank you for your continual support to the RCC and to the government of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. I'll update you on key developments as far as the region is concerned, and I'll also update you on some few interventions that His Excellency, the President, is helping us to be able to, as it were, see so far as development is concerned in the region. Before I even begin and go into the details of all our discussions tonight, let me first congratulate His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on his appointment in advance as the rep for ECOWAS, that's the West African Economic States, as their chairman for AU in 2027, when the rotational chairmanship falls on ECOWAS or West Africa. So what it means is that by 2027, President John Dramani Mahama will be the chairman for ECOWAS, and most definitely to steer the affairs of the good people of the African continent. We want to congratulate you, His Excellency the President, for bringing this feat to the good people of Ghana. We reflect leadership exceptional here in Ghana and West Africa. For which reason, our colleagues, and this confidence in you, sir, represent them and be the chairman for the ECOWAS, for the AU in 2027, when the rotational chairmanship falls within West Africa. Having said that and having congratulated His Excellency the President, I want to now take you into the Christmas activities as we are having here in Ashanti region. A lot of activities are going on, but for this week, I'll focus more on the football, under-17 football championship or soccer championship that is ongoing. I'll just take some few time to indulge you and also to plead with you for your attention to the games and also for your support to the same. And then again, let me thank our sports pundits in the region who are taking upon themselves to help us organize this. Let me also thank our sports coordinators and directors at the various district levels who have equally been supporting us so far as this football gala is concerned. And I want to assure you, sir, it is not only a move to support the region, but it's also an avenue to groom talents from all across the towns, the communities, and for that matter, the region. And the under 17 football tournament, they started somewhere in October. They launch wo Okese Park wo ejuso. They launch we no obekaya Okese Park now, so ejuso started one dey kama fefe ewo ho. The concept was that we start with intertowns so that the towns within the districts no ebebo omo so that ombewie no nya a very formidable team formed for the district. Into Uba Baby to say Ebi Obuasi communities Lukunka, Brahabebomi, the Keka, Babu Bossa, Omoba, town will be winning. It's not as though the town on a automatic representation of Obuasi municipal. No. What it means is the same. Teams in Bono. There's a technical team on selecting best players from among the teams all across teams districts at the Aban. So once those teams are formed, that team no neba and about a district team for Evans or Boise, for instance. The same thing was done across all other districts and the standing district, municipal and assembly teams across the districts. And what we had to do was to group the teams so that they will be able to play a very beautiful tournament. So the Beya able to who carries the day and who has the best of teams as far as the region is concerned. And you shall see on 6th December. It started with Mampo. After Farmers Day, no na your day group 5 at the so group 5 no na a such a central which is talk about people so Mampo, just such a Dumasi, and then Kwabri East. These were the teams now a year involved in Zone 5 no. Amokobo in area and Kwabri East and a D first a group no. And your friend is a just a Dumasi at also. So what is happening here is only 2 teams never qualify from any of the zones. No. And here were 8 zones. 8 zones, no 2 teams never qualify. 2 teams never qualify. No. Or more ever the ball round of 16. Now you call semi-quarter, you call finals to making sure the best team to carry it. And more for news. So I'm on Facebook and you get to see some of the pictures from football. CR7. Come. And Akodana Miana come to say to me, sunglasses share at the bubble side to the go. Always come on. So that was it for Team Liga also na team in ewo ho no o time achi India obo obehe na American Social Administration be fan into my prefer. I mean my very own Juliet Amakohene was there on the field. Born there wa mobi mum, but she was there to give us moral support. Honorable Bawa Brahma, our a drastic MP was also there to give us all the support. Again, the Municipal Chief Executive of Mampong, Honorable Yakubu Wanetibono, and a drastic such a central MC, Honorable Somwa Samuel, and a Kwabri East, MC, Honorable Amankwa so by Kwabri Amankwa, by Omuna Betachri, making sure say the median course come on. So there Saturday and Sunday, group 7 so the share so and running there. Aguna. And the screen so that is the league table. Kwabri is at top here with 8 points. A draft top about second with 7 points. Mampo in at 3 points. And as a central in at 0. Just one money there. Ubia Ebu Mubia. And they couldn't get any points from the football competition. They called zone 7, almost as here it was beautiful. And then also such a farm place, such a south, which is Aguna, such a Aguna, Biamwase, and Dadenkli. Such a east, that is a Fidasi, and a Draben. And then a Fidasi, that is such a east. Kumawu, these 5 teams, such a farm plains, Kumawu, Efidasi, Draben, and as such a south. Omona edition so ewo aguna omni share sunu nyina wie no such a Such a fan plays, yes, Etopi league no worth 11 points. Omona, in fact, Edi Agrono Enim Kaya. In fact, they Oma qualify for Ede call a year the next stage. Over a year, such a South, any Kumawua, Omunina in 8 points, 8 points, 8.8 points. League table no averaging that two. These are some pictures from a year. Games are a course so and running and Rechino. A year. So that's the league table for you. In Dusha, a year such a South, any such a Kumawu, Omunina a year 8.8 points. But such a Kumawu and I qualify because we're head to head now. Head to head now. Which means say Kumawu a conceive less goals than a such a South, a conceive. Inti Kumawu any such a farm place. Omona a qualifier omu movie from a year zone 7 at the accord round of 16. There were to also with other zones so they are bossa until say the Bakura Ashanti Festival. So this is to thank you and also to draw your attention to the fact that under 17 soccer competition a shasiano. Yabamu ya Yugusua, they're born and then there and now I know say you groom talents to make sure say we will get most of our youth an opportunity to demonstrate their talents, get them to play for our local leagues, our national leagues, and most definitely to even get them on international platforms to be able to demonstrate their talents and also be able to generate some revenue for their community, their families, and for that matter, for themselves. Having said all this, what it means is that we are calling in for support. You can support these teams with all you can. If you are a corporate entity, or you're a businessman, or you're a business entity or Ashanti region, now whatever you have to support the ongoing football competition, the team, they are talking to the corporate world so that you'll be able to get in and support these young ones. They choose you to do under 17 because you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. When you need to say, no, but at the end of the day, at 35 years, they mean to be when it comes to some of these skills, it is best say, you're able to mold them and be able to teach them some new habits or even help them to even develop their talents more. I'm actually start my machine piano. Now, we got here, piano, keyboard. Honestly, say, I asked there drums and a man, keyboard in Nama, rain Nama. So, what it means is that when you grow, when you do stage, we're not wishing some of the skill will be very difficult to cope. So if you're able to get these kids at a very younger age, now yet me, to develop their talents. What it means is they should be able to even go far with our support. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to update you. Say there was a bridge biana any problem with Odotobri, and now main bridge connected Odotobri. At the Babesi or Boise Kwemo to even navigate your way to Bekwai or any other places you want to navigate to. I was there one of the days and MC Honorable Ajiman Prempe, Efre say that's Pedro. Efre say Omo a bridge no any problem. Following that, Omo MP so Frey say Omo bridge no a Bogu Kra. Bridge no Nankopon Chade. Na yetiminya the intervention of the road minister, Honorable Kwame Abuja. As I speak with you now, Odotobri Bridge, you see, it connect Odotobri, that is Jacobu and Mpatamo to your friends say the rest of the region. Let me use this opportunity to thank Excellence the President and also thank the road minister for that rapid intervention of Moyademaye. I'm saying a similar thing they see what Kotokuoma for so your boy or my bridge. And they say as part of names I'm a one who went to meet the minister bridge and I'm Minister Covet Akahon. Because and yet they say Kasi Bridge, a wood bridge between Kasi and the Atinga Junction and Subu. As I speak with you now, I put on my Facebook page, say I'm on copy with us. There is a traffic management system institute here. A boy am to me, I died traffic owner. Cassie Wood Bridge also yet me affixing. There is also a bridge, a wall, Sataso, if I get it right here, Sataso between Adrian Mambo. Yes. And you know also no, yet me push ma as I speak now. Our national there were names the right approvals. Yet me I'm a contractor no. Ababe said the bear. Mo am apply a dra a tebubu mampong sa highway no. You would be able to get it done. These are some of the few bridges Ababe drew many maye ho. Also to mention say Ashanti Achim South. Ashanti Achim South. Honorable Mame Apia Safwa editor menim say almost so bridge bia and so ebu ha ha adrema akontufo ne timamufo intimida easy access to the communities around. Etianus mama feeder roads for na babehwe omo access the amaye. And hopefully no in a very short time no, you should be able to, as it were, get some right interventions from the RCC, from the road ministry, and most definitely from the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so that you will be able to have some relief so far as Ashanti Achim South also concerned. So basically these are the few interventions that are here with regards to roads and more roads, more bridges, more kind home problems. So the community roads, so are air caution so. Recently, me video be one of the media platforms. So there was this lady no from Bruchaba now order President Mahama to say a year between Barakesine offenses are acquired. Then foot through be and uncle for you sure say Saquine and we be abandoned. As I speak with you now, contractor was so or yes, what demand and then making sure say they bet me every year sa acquired. And that video was in order, and most definitely. That my mufwas say a drew say muhu problem mo be catch day a drew say mo was mo bo abani so abaso mo boy abaso. That is what we expect. Say we give praise when praise is due, and most definitely we called for action when there is a need for an intervention from the government. The government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, yeah, say all reported be a ha ukru and a how community instead see national security chase you. Na yadi teni won yanya no sa de betie ohawa wo once how genuine out there to abonten se yenhwani ntu so anamo no most definitely betu so anamo na aboa ama modwuma so amoye akoso ye bedi bronya enkofo ka se kroma yesum enokre krom no efun ba bi na yesum ana efun ba bi so MCs no mo ye adwumaden pa omo mayiro omo ye adwumaden ama hu results no omo na mebo bobo so omo aka omugusu omo ye adwuma no so most definitely omo ye adwuma no koduru baby I was a member of my basso and I said, I will do that without hesitation. Said the baby to my boama as it were. Mojuma MCC, yeah, dear boy, or move chrome at the local level, so make me appreciate their boy and or make mine. So before I go on to the details with the street lighting, let me thank the Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Honorable John Jinapo, for his kind intervention or supply some street lights to be given out to districts, municipals, and the metro, so that they will be able to use them to fix problems that were almost streets, so far as the evenings are concerned, street lights are concerned. And on our Boama municipals, districts, and they over Kroma to some Pabruna, our Kroma FFFA, and the pictures in the Google Facebook, you could see, say, Kosoa, Bobuama, Ashanti region, Brunia region. Yes, yet me dibina if come over. It Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Yaminia Penny, Honorable John Jinapo. Thank you very much for that intervention. And a biome, the bar platform used now the car and near my ministries, no air de bois, Ashanti region, and uncle for him, we almost say, Adena is expensive Don Mahama, a focus on Ashanti region, Qua, Adena, other regions, the Montefiore, Mr. All these interventions are making now. It was done across all regions. It is not as though say there is favoritism going on anywhere. His Excellency the President is President of the Republic of Ghana, and most definitely be for all other regions. Because I am Regional Minister for Ashanti, and untina me abotre edutwi eba church and semni bimu sebe ya me nana elzubetimi follow what the government is doing. Okay, other regional ministers also finding ways and means that they are able to engage with their people, for their people to know what they are doing so far as their region is concerned. For me, this is what works for me. Until I may choose to use this opportunity to educate the people within my region on what the government is doing. That doesn't mean other regional ministers are not doing anything, or the government of His Excellency Dramani Mahama is fully overly focusing on Ashanti region. That is not the case. Street lights, Amaka once said me, it was given across board. Big push is given. Big push. The Democrat who bako ahafu. Na obi erane commentary say you see ababi abafabia or Ashanti region Ghana ni na no baby a construction site. So it should tell you say ahafu so enya no so de dia. Tumadia ekoso as big push na eboama ahafu road so. Edina fa nto mapafra. Me hu bako so sunyane dan say me ko amiami nia lawyer airborne homodi a wono so the big push tumadia was so mudi ni na no so omudi ewo Bono region among others. Let no one feel say because Ashanti region is almost always in the news and we are telling the people what His Excellency President Mahama it means that we are overly focusing on Ashanti region. And this then so who be say I will be painting and you come so close to you and I dance enti and a friend say I dance enti you come so close to you and I will be painting a voice the word in the background no way in any out. These are the two proverbs and I'm best of do them. Maka two proverbs here we say and some new I was some year me baby church him. Said the bear san da nada on air dance ye. Said the bear dachimbi. Obin kotam and no uncle daneno. No uncle cars and for meanwhile, now president, I give you all and the best for the region and for that matter, the good people of Ghana. And I take the pain to do all this. And you haven't said this, no. On the issue of street lights, it was fairly distributed across all regions, all MMDCs across the country. Will be a year. Unfortunately, me a minister for Ashanti region. I mean, you know my other regions. No, on one day, more you be sending me a difficult say me church them be na two warnings. But I'll see how I can go about it so that other MCs so more or more Juma maybe they may not have the mileage as I have on social media. No, even though they may not be in the region. But once they are all part of the President, His Excellency John Mahama administration, maybe I'll have the opportunity to also project their work, even though they are not in my region. They are all the considerations I'm making, so that we will be able to know, say, the government of His Excellency John Mahama is holistic. People will decide on my list, and I'm a chatter. Honorable Annual Sadat. I have branch come a dear fair and far. In fact, Jumandia what deal was street light. In fact, I shall see a street light interventions from Energy Ministry. Eba. One night, one evening, Mubakaya, near me to car, a video be the Bonabaso, over air from Anaga Junction all the way to Accra Junction. Sa stretching in a Neswadum. In fact, now you're quiet, the problem is some one and they honorable annual Sada Timia Boa Ahe say the common fund can banner. And the resources can create the man. What mean the Aboa Sebeya, Sakwa Sunano, street lights are holding a Bayajuma. Just 2 days ago, between Anaga Junction, where they call a airport Quinosono, Aboabo Quinoson, which area and fall within the administration, was starting a warrior on Sweduma. The areas also falling within Anaga Junction, Edeba Asokani Road. And this was started a war fix here. MC the whole pictures, but also. It is so far on the MC chat media. Honorable Annual Sadat and a topic as far as the issues of street lights are concerned. And I mean, as I have mentioned this on this platform, you can equally verify so that you'll be able to appreciate his work and also encourage him. Now, more. As our fix here, because problem was street lights is a fix here now confirm now no be the asukwa safety barrier guard the one who are metallic steel no now scrap dealers akọ makako yi bolt and nuts no and the one now omo area sa enade no we a general problem I face with regards to nkofo this are burning way when the problem is fixed. They are fixed area no mako and no to street lights, no more to cables, no more to bulbs. Traffic lights, no more ram, no more to control boards among others. Now go point out the Ghana Signal Bureau, airboy, CCTV camera, a wall streets, yet me direct to Omua. As I speak with you now, Omua, your suspect is from the 2 a year your friend is saying Nadia Reno. Now I'm the two Facebook say Yache Bakwa or I'm going to call for police station. As we speak now, they are investigating the issue. And you don't ever think, say, what about Korea and Yamari? Maybe a Yamame, and I see who's to cry a giant, you don't want you. No, you will not do that. We will make sure, say, we pursue this Nyama Kokosuno within city. Say, by buying a book and you fix it, Yamari will be soon come on Korea. And that is it. That's my bottom so free. Nobody free fear. Houses you want to know why you soon to know. A free your friend say houses you over Lancaster or a whole house. You try to come also ebo. Baby, I can judges naturally want a fire the copy a rich condo side on. I don't know, or more judges no a dine underground cables a whole a damage. Into no my assessment. Yeah, they end procurement process no more. There was a bit my fix it. I want to so account. I want you under me. But I mean, once a bank house is not taking up to make sure you support KMA in that regard. But in these major activities, usually I will say go through some of the procurement process. Said we be now to say we be now and books in the clean. They see clean books whilst we are working rapidly on the problems and fixing them. That notwithstanding, from houses to Lancaster there, the BI okay and a Jew core and off a fair far a demonstration when you be say ampa. Seat of government, no. So, Ofoikrum, I talked me chat in the what it means, they say, within Kumasino, Swami, and the second of MC said to me, almost what me fixi, or more, a year, almost street lights in the baby. Omadi, Swami, the answer of Antosoma, a tear for who's a Swami, Honorable Frank, Usuansa, honestly, our brand, come, honestly, what to know what he will say, or Buama. Ashanti region ne swami so afan ntoma pa e de efra enti as we speak now swami street lights bebre wo ho nyina so no it's being worked on as we speak now I want so ayakama fefe. Let me thank them for their excellent job on this because I mean issue da president akuma so da Ashanti man so akuma so Tepa, I do say, consider so about home on the animal call because a year half. Let me feel eba by senior asaba. Now I deko samo half. Yeah, banner you drew Tepano. You say fantastic job done by Honorable Kosi. Edu say, baby kakrebi would you after Tepa nursing training no would and secondary school would you exit every Tepa chronometer. A whole nakaka. But I'm hopeful say they are. Supported their money in the Sammy will be honorable would just update me with current work and what I could do so far as that stretch of street lights is concerned. But when I entered there, I was so impressed and I want to use this opportunity to, as it were, project your good work and also thank you for what you are doing for the good people of Afano North, Tepa, and Batamo, and then the good people of Ashanti region and Ghana for that matter. After number jump at the call at Judas Dumasi. So I'm a Diana Gusuna, so I'm a Diana Gusno. Said the war camera, no, say yes. Honorable Frank, Usu Ansa, Eba Jumapa. Honestly, our branch, come, His Excellency the President, for the past best 7 months, in fact, on Jumanusu. And now, Michelle, I'm catching him say, end of year, definitely I have to present a report on the performance of our MDC. His Excellency the President. And I'm not going to lie in the report. I was Juma Waye, who are booming about Wado. Said the Juma Mayor as regional minister, President Ma, independent teams, the same way now, every MMDC will be assessed. And definitely I'll submit the report as it is. And then if I want to be sure, Nakupon Chadi, social media, the minimum 1 or 2. But they talk more, the world say. And the way me MC is why, and Okrasa Waya now, in the click of 2 minutes, you'll be able to give me all the breakdown. And yes, Ramo. Exactly the president per se, young fan of crack any mountain. So that at the end of the day, the actual say, where evidence no lie, and a dark screen is so as we speak now. Swami, A.G. Hina, Franco Usu Ansa, Abon Homodia, the street lights are well on the district, so I fixed the door now. They call a year Swami interchange, workers resume. I'm the working not to call a contract number back on site and also. I think say in the heat of the moment, Namu Krampun and who say there was some demonstration going on with regards to food thrown in the other. Honorable Frank Owusu answer again. Air to water. One said the Insunugu. Mama says picture now. Mama says picture now. One said the Insunugu street in the Sokama come and said the baby a bit in a boa containing your friend say no. In food through a bar, a quiet national. And this should assembly no at one level no. That is more capacity in what they can do. Thankfully, road ministry, finance ministry, and may intervene here, contracting back on site. Yeah, where how we'll be able to get them funding to be able to finish all this work. Work now there, we are committed in making sure CBT. So that is the way Swami. So yeah. Top. Hey, Mami, another picture. Young name. Enti, good. I like this. Enti, these are pictures from Edras Echedumasi, and also Honorable Rafiu, Honorable Bawa Brahma, our MP for Edras Echedumasi. Now go poncha, the much no boy. There's a Christmas, Yamwana, Krum, anything, no Krum, any high in the. That is what we have. That is it. Omoye Juma. All other MMDC so yeah Juma, but I speak with you at various stages. Omo any either engineers needing command or contractors needing command, NNCP in a CP now results in the bar. You buy a chill results. Then they say a back up we talk and do government. We do no already near the okay, and all other districts are minimum boss now. As and when Omajumani be CP. So far as these issues are concerned, I would definitely update you so that you'll be able to know. Say, Excellency the President, Juma, in the areas of air safety, security, street lighting, city beautification, among others. Yes, I mentioned Swami, so Juma Echo Swaye contractor no Ababak. I mean, without having to overstress the point, just to plead with. Then you know, Swami say, then you embrace Juma dia MPP Domozakaya. And they are more anti-man dedicated funding source for ETA. Ababaya Boachibidino. President say, every stage, every point of the construction process, you keep footages, you keep videos. You go, yeah. Obi Baba catch that say, and I'm buying a year and we nom discount to her now. Go to Grand and say, hey, intino, and go ponchade. And they were age and day and our time one, you are able to keep records of this so that we would be able to, as it were, keep the people informed and let them know, say, we are in and we are in to serve them in all honesty and in all humility. Having said this, I'm saying for Menko Conketing Kitino, a be engineer. Kiane Ken, 25th day, they are best on crime. And that is just to alert you, say, as a government, your flagship project in Kwankete, distributions are still ongoing within the districts. Farmers Day, you call here or Mampon. I mentioned that I can want them to say, register our district. Your man on Kokona. It is never true, say, your man will be our education, your champ Kokonantisa. Obia Yaman and Kokonibiano, ye Mapi or to veterinary officers. Sabaya veterinary officers, no more multitude or more. Yare and a BB and a Drew and a Vasim Biana, those veterinary officers near Greek officers, Ebua almost said a bear and Shum Bibli. Yamu free. Yamao, your friend say, I'll grab you and free. That's a J. Call, I buy more de Bua Windy. That's how veterinary officers are mobile in this regard. And they president say, Tuma Dibia would be also now by no faso. And do the anarchy grano, also faso Abena by no sono. Wow, one Egypt poultry farm register. Niama Obi said the bear bit me up. When I go person chade, Biniano man Komoko cra, a year, and Goko Yadia, any Cromadioma Baniso. You know Macasama, they said, I come up from. They said, I come up from Pa. I almost one and get Cocan Koyadiana Bansono, and they, or Master Madrin. I wouldn't have a Thai president, she said. President Juma, warrior young cooking Jumano. Omuta president, president, and Yenianama. Ebeka say, Omoko Tongo Koya diaba, no more Sago Crankro, Madiabano. And they almost say, Omanoa Fumwa, Omo Edico to Jibu Fumwa, almost say, Omo Etawachi, say ye, na ye ne ye se be Ghana be nya ho emfaso. Having said that, me come Mampon Farmers Day no say mention say ye wo fishing kitenkete so ho. President Gwang kitenkete na chiri no fishing kitenkete wo. Tilapia kitenkete wo. Catfish, catfish, and I catfish and so. Oh, no. What is going to happen here? Say, who Fisheries Commission for now? Or more, every month, sir, fingerlings, no more amount in near any be. Abuao Edward go through process now and found how say almost rubber anchor blue no. Ombeti mabua now also so abesa oye fishing kitten also no. Yet me aboa in this regard. And the abusuafo wo de won hye ne ma bi sei mu a ena baboa mo otime na sika a wudi a wo benya ho asomdwe. Ana sa de a wo kone nam na ko wo won twetwe de a obia de wo sika bedwo nanka. These are the real issues a here the game changer so far as economic independence is concerned. In yes yam fa ya hunhwem na angon kitten fishing kitten no. Yam fa ya hunhwem na home ran so especially mama Bruno. Beyond all this, you call my bonus, Miss Albo to say, I bet in Kitty, I bet in Kitty. And the Abe said, I'm a calm and doing a year farmers day. Yananum, Eka say, I bet said a home for Swatiano. Wouldn't the be a ye? Nay, now by Papa, what the bot so, would the year prior, would try, and Zarufu, a cocono, a asumoji, a jungo, and go, be a make us a monlesty, more comment session, monlesty. Derivatives are winner free and our products are winner free. Abemwa the comment section by ma. And no president be say dia ho hwem bebre. Ye mu adwuma so yie. Nti no. Wa bo ase de be ya abenu so mene we na ehwe ne kama. Wo any good number of acres abesa will go into sa area no so no. We are there to support you as a government. Nti no so another opportunity we can also take as a people. Let me aboa na yenuma ye no so entimi nkoso entimi moaye. These are the opportunities that, as it were, President are created for the agri sector. I want to, as it were, indicate. Namin Sanfamo Mabasu say, President John Dramani Mahama, and then I buy. I make you sure say, yeah, making all these avenues. Say they buy uko school, one go school, ye krenyo, ye wanyo. Now over say, oh yeah, Jumadin. Ede Boagan and now buying a home for what they are. Betimi nya aban no mfa so sa akwa yi so said e be ya bibia betimi akoso from ebiom there is a misconception be e was metimi e correcting this here na metimi e clarify said e be ya betimi amboa na obia so etimi nya na wonte ase yem as ye wo farming ye wo agri sector yi mamenda na memmo minu penny Mr. Opoku Opare abaso Mr. Opoku Opare ana a winning Regional Best Farmer Award. Regional Best Farmer Award. Never picture also. Regional Best Farmer Award. Mr. Opoku Opare, Anna, a winning Regional Best Farmer Award. I think so before so be winning the crown. Anna picture, and there's a picture and I said, me come on. A barb on team because Regional Best Farmer Award, no. Regional Minister, the Kwakumunia. Hey, family and friends. Nepotism, honorism, chronism. Yes, Ramo. Or a municipal best farmer and a regional best farmer. Or you didn't host no year Jumadin, no BBR Chester would deserve ya. Any national best farmer crown. I think say a drew no apply, no more vetina or qualifier. Definitely, I don't think say there should be any I consider say untimi enya na unyanisa. Ebium that Alex share the farms I say, I'm sure say more come ampon. I didn't say a barb until media houses need become ampon, call your interviews are. Emo mu sampa papa ne hye ne dwuma di ase no nya double me ensa se de nkofo ka no a wo the poultry farm wo ne coconut farms ne maize farms ne other issues. And again also to also clear say there is no iota of conflict of interest because the selection team are best farmers at the municipal level no regional minister nka ho enti across all the municipals ni na districts no obi oyi ne best farmer bia no regional minister nka ho impo regional best farmer award na yeyi ye no kra no ya power committee no koye omadwuma etinese me na me kotena ase na me koyi ye ana me de koma Mr. Opoku Opare debi a fair processor a go through na bo ntima me mo menua number so at least me de say ya make ase menua na kobo kro no na menua no farmer ɔyɛ na dwuma de na mbo da wota okɔdu no ayi ne mirika ana obi so eta no osua wasa na wakyea ne pa ana sɛ de mekae no so minim nipa bia so nanso ɛwɔ no ho enti sɛ obi ɛpɛw na wanyawa na akɔyɛ sɛ nimo antimu ɛbɛtete ntoma ntoma we de ɔtete na nyɛ if say as I mentioned earlier on no a municipal and regional. Having moved on from there no, I also want to thank a honorable Greek minister for an intervention bibra or their maya wa Ashanti region. Meti esu say na enkokon kitenkete no omo se yakokra free China na deba no kure bia anim enkokon ni na ye pai omo Ghana ya Ashanti region ya pai bi ewa ha enti enkokon kitenkete na nkofo ka se na yakopai omo free China na deba ne kan ho no and this a feeder ye de mo ema mo ne so no ya ana ye de ma wo ebiom na ebi so ka abanko nketenkete no ene eye emabuna epese wo do wo hwem ene moa government pese odema wo. I think say recently made to the platform they say emabuna epese wo ka wo bom e was akwan no so no e pese ye ka ya wo bom na mabunu na e wa no yenya farms kase a solely owned by Ashanti emabunu a pese ye boa na poultry business nipa indicate interest in na no medem details ama a team or moya ho adwuma. They'll reach out to you, they will see what you've got, and then we'll see how best you will be able to support each other as young people. Na bibia nkoye abai nko am. Abusafo meka enema me no pe na me de sina afi matie mo calls no mo niama amode bani na afi imagine na wa. President John Dramani Mahama ayen said this assembly common fund no. Emu 80% emra directly emra district assemblies no. About district assemblies no so sa 80% no. The formula to one and only so mo so emfa any allocations no mo fa more key sectors. It is 80% in the district now. Take it as though about 100% because one rounding up demarcations be confusing. You see, we fa emu 10% in sanitation related issues. It's much sanitation contracts affairs no them one kind no. They decentralized no. As regional minister me buy sanitation groups a was anti region head na no. Omo no mo ye ni free no mo ye de chair you know. Me buy me no ma share 3 different occasions because a year National Sanitation Day adwuma ne ye ni na no mo ba beboa ye. Ye decentralized sanitation no so no. Omo no mo ye ni free e de ma ye no. Say nay ye decentralized yes ye engage you omo so a then ebe hu be hia say ebe engage safo no so e de aka ho. Me a directly me sure omo nkran say omo register omo businesses no omo companies no. Omo mbede said ebe ya e betima consider omo omo opportunity. Na manhwa baby a ye de ma youth aboafo Ashanti Youth for Sanitation, Ghana Youth for Sanitation and the care kan ho was Ashanti mantemu a ye de aboa amom so timi di ho djuma. I want to confirm say most of these youth groups no any opportunities are and they streets no medians in the care kan ho no ye de amema ma wo mo say omo a first na ko mo ya ko mo nya emwa bi amfiri aban mu omunya abai pan mu bia ma ne moa wo mo no and the president Dom Mahama si yen decentralize ya ene omo so nya opportunity said the be aboso me kra be so no me na bibi kakra be boa omo no me de ahwe omo ho no me de akipi going na then it is in order say be betima boa omo. I took this example from what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yeah with Bar Stop Boys no mo wa Bar Stop Boys no ma ye adwuma obi kra mo recognition. I remember President Mahama, no, opposition leader then. We invited him to the office, our cantonment. Echo support you, support you, ABC, up to me, whatever. But President Mahama just said, I'm permanent than Akuma Suntino. Ebra no launch a National Sanitation Day. No, Mombakaya and crying. Well, launch a National Sanitation Day was a very huge presentation to my Bar Stop Boys, to tool them and then be able to empower them. Said they sanitation adwuma ma fa to ma koma so no betima ye no ma ye ni e no wa disua ana me mesuma free ya papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama because okoton wa no ma and the president now appoint him no say ne onam bonkum o say me fa bonkum onam ni fa o say me fa ni fa and the president na bie quiet to say dia and Asante mabunu ni Asante youth o mo sanitation mu match de enu nti na nakopon nya anchade that nya boa bie sa kwan so ama wo mo a wo ba Ashanti region ha volunteer groups are winning more. Omo recognize biya. Omo participating in meetings. I know ko ye biano. And the yetinya boy regularize omo juma. Omo baby a omo nye ehwa adwuma maye. That doesn't mean say you're here with sanitation issues so far as the region is concerned. Baby we also saw a hiamwa. Enti youth groups are ebia wunya sa kwanya ni bi. Ana wo sanitation campaign ubedu no krama aban no ene Ghana ma yehu said e be ya ebetima boa na sanitation issues e was antemantema ene Ghana for nanya ebetima mo kwanya. That was what me aboa na what me make sure say we keep Ghana and Ashanti clean for that matter. And that is it. You almost spend 10% on air sanitation. Almost spend 10% on health. Health, 10%. Normally, ABC, a chip compound. And also, be a upgrade existing hospital and existing health centers. And now, this week, more a Sophia Polyclinic, and once and by a pa, and I will meet the answer. Kasani Nemu, make call a year sanitation day exercise bureau. Bosumena Eswatini. Which was I think in May, and I should be May or now June, baby. Because Sophia me call ye, and no more clean up exercise. The coyer war a gym war, a real coninem gym walk or share said the gym was here, echo a chido toilet BSc, a chido only what we can do to improve that area. The real and MC catch and coninem share a year Sophia Polyclinic. You call your me say room and nurses and they were on duty or echo having interaction convey a hoa the war. Just behind it, and you call where your structure be a hoa. You who say, you bet me I'm assembling the awardship, normal converting what they are male ward, female ward, and then children's ward, and also to have a theater over there. And instead of going to spend on other and near my M1 na health in CP was a existing challenge, and MC, Honorable Mbazakaria, and was CIA or you are a day, Omakati sword, contractor call site, no Kakoyes structure that makes sure say, bet me at their building a males and females ward and a theater, and also children's ward, said they are, Sir, a Sophia Polyclinic, a bit me a home for so. And these are the major interventions in health. So far as the allocation for the districts on the DSCF are concerned. District Ibia AC2 and also more upgraded 2 health facilities. And President Yabadanasi, after awarding by end of 2026, that was yet 2 add-on so far as health facilities are concerned. Are really the doing of the district assemblies. Credit to the friend say MMDCs are almost spearheaded or more surgeon. Patricia Pell, anchor of AF Efidako South, were indicators or catchsword, together with other projects, classroom blocks, and the DSCF near Somonfa Ebinia. Faustina Lab, appear canin. On also Mahune flyer, on also any day of Boise West. A year biggie, coffee of a year of Boise East, on also Mahune dear, on also any day. As and when I will be at the bay ready, Mampo Mahumo dear, Mahusa Moya Baku, what they free, Ninting, air back shidi moi, Cavon also Mahusa Mako Dua, but there was also a year chip compound, Sabia serving between. Intine a friend is saying, and good because in that enclave now there is no hospital. This is how we do also for down once and what me as a main hospital, no, municipal hospital. And also definitely they ever can once in one of these conversations. Okay, so these are the key interventions that President said. This is assembly listening. If you are holding an MC accountable, hold him accountable in light of these developmental activities America can want him. Beyond that, trade, commerce, business. President say district BRNC 24-hour economy market. It in confirm then on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. I able to 24-hour economy away in here. President said district BRNC 24-hour model market. You see, A 24-hour economy, no, it needs a foundation to be able to stand on. And you know, and I say, what can say not 24 national areas or more the right place to take off. No. Port, Porter, 24 hours, or more. Most of government institutions say, me take you off, no, or more 24-hour economy. No. Ashanti region, here, dear, bet me, and like I say, we need 24-hour economy centers. That a bear, 10 bia obekobiano, to make the cost. 24-hour economy centers, no. What is going to happen here? Say, Ubena bank or Ubena clinic or fire service or and sana baby the phones to be done so. And then say, they become 24-hour economy and some now, they got to baby for Debbie. From the word go, in every step of the way, we are president and making sure the 24-hour economy no, a very reflective. And this year allocation a buy, no, there is a 25% of district assembly common fund no, in making sure they put up a 24-hour economy model markets able to serve across the region. Thankfully, as a region, you've been at 43. And you are in the history of Ghana. In the history of Ghana, what Nyambua, so far as market interventions are concerned, than His Excellency the President, the President has so Abuaye, basically, these are the few interventions the President per se, at the district level. Said the Bay, Babuana district is often into my prayer. And yes, the Madame was for 1 year, Matayachi, Mamboy, Mambo, a buying a home by Mama Adrian Chebe, and I'm a young Punto, Mambo Subi, ne, as Yempa, Yana, Juma or Manu. If you must Adam say, Abano Brano be and Moose a bibinko ya, what you are buying Adrian Edison. As I also now, Macad say, said ye who the enya yakano. Yes, I was on country, I won't say, ye who the yes, so I because they create a whole holistic country. And me must say, they may use your social media and your media handles no, to project only negatives about country. No. Definitely there are some positives. And do the whole project positives ne ten try say over project would project negatives ne ten project.
Panel members ye di Abraham yatini prime trend. Me see yatini say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na wuni fie ye di jaw no. And na Ashanti Prime TV ye di Abraham. Starting from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana kreno. Ejebo, eja enyabedru. Eye program wan so a wahwe animu ache na me panel members ye de Abraham yatini din prime trend. Me see yatini din say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na wuni fie ye di jaw no. And na Ashanti Prime TV ye de Abraham. Starting from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana kreno. Ejebo, eja enyabedru. Eye program wan so a wahwe animu ache na me panel members ye de Abraham yatini din prime trend. Me see yatini din say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na wuni fie ye di jaw no. And na Ashanti Prime TV ye de Abraham. Starting from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana kreno. Ejebo, eja enyabedru. Eye program wan so a wahwe animu ache na me panel members ye de Abraham yatini din prime trend. Me see yatini din say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na wuni fie ye di jaw no. And na Ashanti Prime TV ye de Abraham. Starting from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana kreno.
Ejebo, eja enyabedru. Eye program wanwaso a wahwe animu ache na me panel members ye de airbram yatini din prime trend. Me see yatini din say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na wuni fie ye di jaw no. Na Ashanti Prime TV ye de airbram. Starting from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV, aha, anana kreno. Ejebo.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, enano kreno.
O say ye Ghana mine atadwe ene avia te denne. Ashanti Prime TV e da niji sem kese aba magwadifo nyina. Se wo ye ankrankre, se mo ye akuakuo, se wo ye sofo. Dwumadie biara wudi biara no. Ashanti Prime TV say Fabra na ye mahu da room ne bo ne so de e da fom boko. Atiti say who metra 10% discount. Oteye, me say 10% discount. Inti efri ebobosu meyimu. Ekoso penima bosu minimu. Metre efri September yi, ekosi December. Ye ma 10% discount. Inti wo chain den. For number na wo screen so no. Na ni panyifo di nkomo. Ye ka Ashanti Prime TV a. Unim say ha na no cry no wo. Ha so na dodo wonara. Ehye. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha na no cry no wo.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, enano kreno.
Ashanti Prime TV enam tie ni mu no boy magi medwa ye duru ha se tu dia na ye nsem akese nko a se wo pe nsem no kora atie ana wo pa sem papa I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia hwe Ashanti Prime TV ho na no kora no ewo me see Ashanti Prime TV so opeto tie news pa ana wo pe be bia asem wa ye ka no unkobusu obi na pe no kore wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kore no ahanko ana wo
Bible na me ati ase se enye ye ne honam ene moja ene enya wetin asafaya treasure house of prayer ami etwanity aka ne topa a onyamedi for prophet Stephen Ochre the seer edano akofa dwumadi esron kokora ya to di in his presence na dwumadi so ana ye ba ne abobom pa ye ne atie awurade asem na nyamedi fo ahye kom egu nyame maso eti wa wo hwemi ohaw ne dadwene bi eda wo so de sikasem enkoye de awadesem enkoye ebre ne se oni ebedi ahia eye wuku ada bia anopa
Me mo bibia kwa baba the trending show yiso. Yes, the makeup no ade chi ade senyina na nsem no ye titi bi. So what you say nem since and boba na wo tete na so wan tie mfimi ohima ho na ese asem na ote no. Enye no kre. We may introduce me guest. We betwe ho akwa aba. Ba nsem no be pensim mu. So what you say na just ni so de mu e de panty ko ba bia wo Diakonya. And don't forget with my show the trending issue. Don't forget said that we see positive and the negative. We are the near the aba ebra. Inti me introduce me guest no abo needing.
Me din di Ohima Leslie.
Okay. Ba konso na mkwemi ba oba enjo no so be do because ene sit no so I she team. Mema ye twa ye ho ye kwa ba ye ba ye de nsem no better there's some better to just enti Diakona
banyo dalan probably dalan e ho na your warehouse no na me daroma ye dai customers are oni ye adwuma from impinsia bebebe ni na me adom ohwe ba bia ye kina ya e de me gu ha nyina e ye Ghana ho a omo niema omo dia ba se ye shipo emfa for Ghana emfa ema wo e do hwe de nkum e de difa machiri melimu a onse niema wo ha bro nyai Christmas niema and Christmas in the Abasa, the Damasi. A face years out on Zadia Prem more pay shipping, China, so US, so UK, we are self another baby, old bigger Ghana, maybe our Tonyema, now pay company or best ship and swap, a plus 861 60 8515 86.
Wallace Cargo, business is easy.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, enano kreno.
O say ye Ghana mine atadwe ene awia te denne Ashanti Prime TV eda niji sem kese aba madwadifo nyina se wo ye ankrankre se mo ye akuakuo se wo ye sofo dwumadie biara wudi biara no Ashanti Prime TV say fabra na ye mahu da roma ne bo ne so de eda fom boko atiti say who metra 10% discount. Ote me say 10% discount. Inti efri ebobosu meyimu. Ekoso penima bosu minimu. Metre efri September yi. Ekosi December. Ye ma 10% discount. Inti wo chain den. For number ne wo screen so no. Na ni panyufo di nkomo. Ye ka Ashanti Prime TV a. Unim say ha ena no cry no wo. E ha so na dodo nara. Ehye. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha ena no cry no wo.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, ena no carry no wo.
Ashanti Prime TV, ena mtie ni mu no boy, magi medwa. Ye du ha se tu dia, na ye nsem akese nko a, se wo pe nsem no kore atie, ana wo pa asem papa, a wo Ashanti mem, Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia. Hwe Ashanti Prime TV. Ho na no kore no. Ewo, me see Ashanti Prime TV. So pete o tie news pa ana wo pe baby a asem a ye ka no unko busu obi na pe no kure wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kure no ahanko ana wo
Bible na me ati ase se enye ye ne honam ene moja ene enya wetin asafaya treasure house of prayer am ye twaniti aka no topa a onyamidi for prophet Stephen Ochre the see edano akofa dwumadie so nkokra ya to di in his presence na dwumadie so ana ye ba ne abobom pa ye ne tie awurade asem na nyamidi fo ahye kom egu nyame maso eti wa wo hwemi ohaw ne dadwene bi eda wo so de sikasem enkoye de awadesem enkoye ebre ne se oni ebedi ahia eye wuku da bia anopa 11 edekosi awia 12 awo Ashanti Prime TV so awo abra nyamidi for the see agina edwa awo in his presence so eti besra wa wo hwemi ye bema wakonya ama wo so atimi afre na ohane amane bi eda wo so no nyamedi fo no bedi nkomo na kwankyere bi wo bia no nyame nam di fo so de ama oje ene fa hodie aya wo dia eti besra wo kwada bia no ene yenyi ahia awo Ashanti Prime TV so awo in his presence jumedi so na mnim se oje ene fa hodie ebe ya wo dia
media ne prophet Stephen Ochre a dodo no a efremi the seer Shiamo Ashanti Prime TV so ebra me di dwumadie a ya to ni din in his presence. In his presence dwumadie eye dwumadie wanwaso bi a Awurade be fam so ama wa ye nhira. Na dwumadie mu no Awurade ebe na me so ama awanwande ne nsenkyerene bebre ye bebɔ mpaye na ye beye niema bebre e wa hanomo. Enti mesro hia me ukuada we ene ukuada bia ewo Ashanti Prime TV iso eyewukuada anopa 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Shiame na wabrabo enye saa da biarada.
In his presence oje breni
Everyone for me the Queen Amadi Miss Culture Global 2025. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV there aha ena no kre eno.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha ena no kre no. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha ena no kare no wo.
Nsem bi sisi, nsem bi ikoso. Ewo amanfo awariem. Ewo amanfo dada asitinem. Ewo amanfo relationship mu. Na so hwan no beti won asema ma omo. Oba akofo akohunu, odasefo ne hwan. Empo, hwan na beji na die. Eno nti na Ashanti Prime TV akofa dwumadi wanwaso bia. Yato ni din say keep me anonymous. Na wo keep me anonymous so no. Ubetumi agye yadi. Efri say ye de saa keep me anonymous wi ebe pesa ansem ni nyina no pomesibre ye mfa saa nipa ko a ode na asem ni baye edin anani pesu ni entudwa ani nti na me se chia me cha my joel me ni mapamfo adwada bia ana wokwada bia anadwu no ndu e wa Ashanti Prime TV so se me ka se keep me anonymous a wajem so say your problem matters na se me ka se Ashanti Prime TV a wonim se eha ana me kware ro empempri no yema ya won abewi ase entumi ni enkom
me mo bibia akwa aba se de kan no se me guest enche obebant mema ye tu o delay kakra aja say Christmas in the traffic now no I hit e wo kroma ankasa nti be say ye be say mre kra mema na introducing itself.
Meeting the Sylvester Coffee Frame and I do not premises like.
Okay, ye mo akwaba. And I did this with the etwa guye me pese producer dey picture no etoso because me hu na me wan say na Ghana say dey na dream. It's like who here say right now dining your partner said can lead to jail. I don't take to the trend before say and all your banner me share one say patrol denying your partner said can lead to jail for emotional abuse. Into be a man for me brafa this way nekas I found saying me sure ba ida so be kwensawem ana so be me akoye because we the me hu say almost as state o say e wo mranim we dey measure say free sly ho because mo me man because mo na mo pe because see body say they be ma share won so with this we no hu ye no.
Okay. In relationship no be our reason or day a date and I say or day any will be etna and there the police ni and as officer here can who asem. It's not about dating, marriage or more.
Oh, okay.
And our race, your customary marriage, and your legal one, and your traditional one. In this all case partners or come more. Oh, my ring, and all come once and say, who deny your partner sex, and you see it immediately. And I think it's right.
How? But let's say, or by me or by our me. Maybe I'm not in the moon. Me no okay, winning because ma swings be brain maybe I can say man ain't no say me ko dance with because how
say sex ya dey bia say obi pena one farmer na it me lead to a normal bebre
how
na bebre na come partners because of say all man sexual satisfaction in every relationship, right now, we are dating, crap for being as any to me satisfy you. And yet, they are when you're taught to be creative, me coachiti. And be a wine, I drink so do be especially on the side of the man. So I know about it. Na or no say, when Timino, where you may no one can't now could date for fra. Obi or dog woman a costa or bow, when I will beat me crackun. Most of the ladies say won't tell my guys in the community and you be and tell.
Yes, sexy.
Nina can't be. Because I watched cinema as a comma, I didn't know what's me be home.
Oh, okay.
When mammy boy.
I could say me about
I unpack my hair, my mouse, can me cat to me afraid you my back.
Today be
mammy and no, sexy dear. Ye can say our answer, Casanasi date in the mummy and muji tomb. And before so no be dates, be a most steady who say, oh, me per se say, it be a 2 days, it be a Nina normal. I was why no be a hackotana because it be our own per sex. Bearman or Akofan so per sex every day, or per se woman sex and opa every year you in this own timia, I was a talking stage when
no one can work through one.
Is a media me be a
fan of that.
Me per sex in tea. Ye bay. And so though I'll bet me what's na so ebia near 2 days be and 3 days be. Bye. Come back be there.
I could say I can't and I said because because how say me no one have a sex about say about a mremo. I was say I say about mremo. E wo mu dada. No say boys na foul.
Since now we to make sure say so I say want to obey say mremo
any has say
good. And then I wouldn't say that statement is centered on married people.
That's
why I'm for the relationship should go police station.
And dear.
Me gay say anything good.
Okay.
It is a partner. We're generalizing or no mpana. No.
That is why I make us be my say who oba na obebusa sa madam. In the man say omo for the year rough power TikTok into madam obe kwansa woman na so be ba me yako.
So you can't just meet somebody and say I want to have sex with you, mempene, and me be kwansa. No, the person is not your partner.
Oh, okay.
Now the person is your partner. Many slight say many slight champana. Now say It's like beside me for sex, be I'm denying of sex. And yes, once spend any deny of sex now reporting the paper. That wouldn't even make sense to them.
Okay.
But here's the case that kind and but we go through so many mood swings, yeah. In TBI and then nobody new mood new. You know we have some people that are sex freaks, like or maybe sex addicts.
Yeah, obu ha.
Or when you can debia
no, yeah.
Fine, good. Now, if you meet somebody who isn't a sex addict and then no a bisal sex and there also you're not in the mood, but what I say 2 days or something bisal, I'm not in the mood, 3 days I'm not in the for other.
Maybe at the world challenges I will face the door so. Such challenges you or her. It takes time. It take it time. Be a 1 month and as like me boy.
1 month. Also, we are on my own show. On can't sure say he or she is going through this or that.
But Becca just said like when Phyllis said,
more freshness. You know, when you are going through postpartum, some of them, they don't even want their partners to have sex with them. Not on my palm. Obu who is hana anytime. Obu so who say I cry free na sebayan e be na se abie. So many things go through a woman's body. And then obu so on ma sa pain ni sa ma no go through during a labor na sa ma no sex crying na kono. Now such things no if you don't explain to your partner and then you keep on keeping them to yourself and then acting upon them or reporter, he has every right to go and report you for them to arrest you, you know. Because you're supposed to be transparent with him. Bema ni nimde ko so obodi mu.
Onim so a wona bema bia ni wa minim okay bi wo sana o yira wo fresh back per sex into our farmers na report no.
Even after a year.
Obu ha CS. Ye ni CS o. But it's like unim say say ma wa or say no cry shana anya wa kono that instant no take time.
But say man yet say the emotions and everything we are going through, no, you are not going through that same emotions. Into one say, so if I don't become transparent to you, how would you know what I say? Yeah. And then we have sensitive men, sensitive enough so to so okay, Mary, let me give you a grace period of 1 year. Before my try say me need baby. I'm just giving a time frame.
1 year.
Yes. We have like considerate people, very very considerate. No one could be a tree or bet now for 1 whole year say me na me really and sana am signing a share one man as say. Obi so maybe 6 months, maybe 5 months.
Because 3 months I think 3 months they move for
yeah
or titimako say
titimako. And so I don't know.
So I say.
But then if say one get transparent to the manner, or better also this is what you are going through.
Me man no munim share say bi wa ha.
Good.
And I shall carry a we they are better no nkyere say bia unhu oba na ye de we abeto nzu na dey tight and that be. I met one noble man was say oni na you at na 5 years no mujayo. After the evening, Bunogre no share can almost for the past of 5 years. On another was here 5 years, 4 years. Into with this kind of person, they bet me to walk.
There's no nada. That means there's something wrong. So but uncommunicated to the man say na into the panel say you just don't want to get intimate with him or her. Into no, it's right.
It's lying. So would you say we are bana abeboa our phone?
Ebeboa. I was me I am who ni say BBA understanding. Say be man no ebeto oba na sina oba.
Sex somewhere timetable and we are bano.
When you go to some of the relationships,
how that was a sex a timetable.
I don't mean to make a timetable.
Over to me.
Because say a timetable.
We have some of the or more relationship or more business minded or more scan on punty. Sex and be quite weak back or cry and no measure. It's not like some moon pay or more say.
But business minded.
Or say, yeah, we are near behavis or moon or moon and bomb with him. So we have people like that.
And then we have people that are not even sex, like they are not
a mom
sex and your may you can say. Like I say, I'm not a sex person. Even if say onya sex once a month cry he or she is okay.
I say we have some of the women who go cry bare 4 years cry now.
Oh, you okay?
Only bare man.
Oh, yeah, very okay.
We are sure.
Man no na ya na e dey.
Nti na sa question me better say dey na ham say bia
me ma cry the man here the mom say on say me when they wake up in the morning. Ayana. They are hard.
Even me budget is so yeah,
so yeah, Bema.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bema. When they wake up in the morning, good. Now it's just for some few minutes. Normally, okay. And then men are moved by what they see.
Oh yes, and they're in a crack.
And to say, oh, shower, but that's all sirimu call na come. Let's say after the brain automatically tells something to them. Now fair reacted to it. Is that not what happens to you guys?
You don't know. Yeah, you have to know.
Is that not what happens to you guys?
Oh yeah, it's sick.
And then my mama they need difficult no. Oba bet ma ho say anya ne hwe.
No found because one row no ho.
Emba ni bi e oboa o.
Sir, any correct e man bi e pe o.
E man bi timi hu. Say e bi oye ne spec.
Say then and I say o ka sa na matati o. O ka sa
na so the type
ah. I think na e bi mutimi ko club ana say we na at that moment no mutimi shi obi no ma have sex.
Yeah, tipsiness.
Yeah, why tipsy?
We have people that when they get tipsy, they get honey. Yes.
Yes, and
they tend to do things in the club. Or no, real when you feel, or didn't go
on Kyle
or co.
So sex, and I think sex is unpredictable.
Oh yes.
I'm okay. So best time.
Timetable.
I predict it's a time.
And now by years, now by years.
It's like say, oh yeah, virgin. Now I shall to see me 25 years.
Obe break you virginity.
Me so 25 this one
obe break you.
And I say a whole month on. We go through, I think, 4 things in a month. We go through 4 things. Period mu after your period, your honeyness, ovulation, and then it's like
oh yeah, oh the money. Oh the akosa ka che no so
onim.
We go
through 4 stages no. There's one stage that a do honoma. Bema ho kra ho ye ne tan.
Yeah.
Me refi me time.
Hono de obi trim by holiness no pese utrim.
Bema ho ye ne tan. And now we have the ovulation stage. When a woman is going through ovulation, that woman is very, very, very horny. Very horny.
Yeah.
It's no honey, no. No when the who cry person no ye baby.
Yeah.
That is how severe it is when a woman is going through an ovulation period.
And then
now they are grabbing an ovulation. No say eggs near for me. Say once I'm holding.
But someone
only one is so no ovulation. Say. And then also go up because oh may have a raw sex year and I'm more ovulate minimum pills and I'm okay. So 70-30. The possibilities are being very high because the whole narrative of taking the pill is to delay ovulation. Now you're already ovulating. And I have a pill. And say a short say oh nyima na say obenyim. And the other stage you know say I say no homini ho.
Ana oba cry our real crown put the camera kemenya say nye bibia na aba no wanya menses a wokunu ba anwa wo dwane sese.
Enya time bia na be omo ni mo ye nipa.
No.
Sometimes see
like me can for the sake of say pressure the normal mutimi hihye. So as I say normal say like as we no be ko date nye de bia na mba have sex. Maybe I make us say 3 months to ma muhum ho da. Nti de bia mbo hye be ye new. But we dia no po we are how much a day.
Obi hu ye wa kono.
Obi aware so de me. What you say ono na ni bon so ai.
Obi o ha why addicted to chicken money. Tell was it dey
bia wodi.
Yes. And me when say if you are assassin no o first partner na obinya na op sex probability say
so be be high
woni ni jai kra na
still obesa akọ
ti uko share obi no so on sex na e ko si
and so uko share obi a no oye very freaky. When it comes to sex, very nasty, very freaky. Mo break it up. Next the next person so you free. How? After now, I told us person who cheating. You want to go back to your ex. You want somebody.
When a coffin in Nabo, it's a tear for motion. Where I am running with that. And ya fin a yakofa be a wawa real in the whole. obusa afama no so ati ase na we make sure say me man so mo ya munye ni ye me man bi nim ye
e man bi so ye boring
say me man so bi enim how to Sly member of Hannah, remember to know how to is he have sex?
A man who knew how to have sex.
We said, I said, "Couple status." Oh yeah, man, now we know how to have sex. I said, "We need them to go somewhere."
And you're both genders. That's all man can say. Why you one gender? Yeah, if you deny your partner of sex, and say both genders.
You will be more on man. Said the old can say no boy cry when him sex and who be ain't you?
Why the catch your boy?
We have naive people.
On him sex who be
we have naive people.
It's sex yesterday. Slide. Where the book yesterday? Sans where the book have no money.
Do you know that we have sex counselors?
I dare what?
So you say a sex counselor, yeah, they.
Oh, so bet church obu on ya dear. I feel now through
even in your teens, yeah. Say, okay, private schools will how much sex?
Yeah.
How much sex? So we have people that are still virgins as are now. Maybe they are in their middle 20s, early 20s, late 20s, or they are still a virgin. Or they're still a virgin, no. But then the person knows about sex, everything about sex. Obiso honoma, but me have in the 40s, no name share about sex.
Oh, okay.
No knowledge or whatsoever about sex. Such person, no, and only the she has to see bones for Benyam. Because she has no knowledge about sex. And when him say, me yeah, okay, me say, and I say, me say, and I say, me say. Because when say me come no, okay, it be a better foreplay. Any say to get each other into the mood. Or no, and that's why I better with him.
No other ho. Onim she na.
Onim she.
By a chef more shame seremo. So we are partner. Maybe they be partner. But kwa me found go say bia. Let's say you have us. So when who ya straight so that's all dancer with because slides as a partner there's a sex in so much. If you be penny say me any say.
If you get a partner. Now, if I say nipa na will break your virginity and I say oh fair sex now and have you know. Mo ye need to I say o ma we need je ho na ko hia obi na nipa na nya de a. E be ono so fancy sex. Into ntimi ka say o ko reporting. The bibia e kasa. Oh me penny maybe a 30 minutes me penny say me penny.
And now bet me kasa time sex open is akusa. Sex open 30 open 1 hour.
Open say if a man wants to come
Enaging. India.
Into what Maka say, okay, I want to come within 5 minutes. Obaya coming within 5 minutes.
Say Enaging or
okay. And say Obi Ndowa or no have sex Obi to menua bear 1 hour cry na
no see so.
But Obi or dog come on any John genuinely. And on be how I drink cry. And it's
a bass slaver how bano make us obey so far no man.
It's not say baby and you communicate with your partner. Oh bano una nim baby a be man be touch ya.
Obey you
okay. Now one call be there hu.
Now let's say so gas odo like by so odo sex day should be enjoyable said there. Yeah, cano. But let's say maybe 2 minutes so one bar maybe let's say so obey you so worry for the hour no so ko share will be in the park on 30 minutes without class or
when him say the whole narrative of sex no and yet pennies in the mobile no hoba.
Oh w. And then you akoso bibi kan say ni na ahwefo ahwe.
And I think say I want to see a fast sex education serious in our country.
Yeah, very serious. So adults to be brave.
What's a crown on him who be
They are
just having it for fun.
Yes.
Yeah. They're having it for fun.
Yeah, for fun. Or when a friend the big crowd, JHS crowd, and say we are SHS name mates be crowd. And when they say it's like what's through beer and no money beer, you know, when they say it's just a normal thing. But sex, a normal baby goes into sex. Be bringing on the
our for monsieur sex no so no we the main customer for na both yina me the make customer for no it so me worry no be what worry na say partner ka sex no pa in fact en come no ebeya because let's say so we ever say we can't dodge love no be who husband did love na ka so do you medi no ka se one man en say ya ebufu saa na tie sie ne kama ana ensa wa mu nya ma nkwara de yakonsa me ma no so no so ma mbo madwuma yi a me o hima bro be konsa we me musum kwa akoda because aba emre mu nkwa de ye nyina nya ma no so amatwe camera mo kasa say me fro ba ida so be chusi insawam ana se wo beba Ni ye balance adwuma so wan so wan nye ne ye a wo so be konsa wem ni nyina e ka ho. Ye me be se me be kɔ ye next just ne so Mr. Producer me yen kɔ ye next just ne so.
When papa ba fa na wo 20.
We mu de esono mo papa mo so papa na ewu. Na we mu so papa na ewu.
E dey ansem na ya wo ka che nyam.
Me ka che Yakobɔ se me da na se. Se bi o mi ni bi kura wa ma me nkwala we. Na aya me hu se obi awo ba ku mienu. O ma in operation. To di form me. Ba me yenye me bi da. So akɔm di omo a na me ra we ba na ma akɔm di yin. Ma enye na me ho hyehye me o sa me panyin no ye me different ba kwala de o ye ngo asini ma kom di mi o ma kom di mi tumi kosere
na da ho kwa wunya nso nkwala na didie me ba na san de
o mo de kom da nkwala no ni hwe no eye easy ma me o mo school sam kula eye din o mo ko school kula me nya scan fa mo ho islam me ye koko kakra de me ye bia me ton bia me de be hwe o mo me semu bua me na me tumi hwe nkwala yi o sa nkwala yi o mo ndu be bia me hwe the situation na me kom na sa ye kula me ko me tumi ewu eja nkwala.
When papa ba fa na wo 20.
We mu de esono mo papa mo so papa na ewu. Na we mu so papa na ewu.
E dey ansem na ya wo ka che nyam.
Me ka che Yakobɔ se me da na se. Se bi o mi ni bi kura wa ma me nkwala we. Na aya me hu se obi awo ba ku mienu. O ma in operation. To di form me. Ba me yenye me bi da. So akɔm di omo a na me ra we ba na ma akɔm di yin. Ma enye na me ho hyehye me o sa me panyin
E de ahwefo mo amohwe de akoyi a woman ono nko awo makoma 20 o se wo pe boafo government na mbe boa no and I 20 din so no ni kunawu father ni ho ye hu slide but ma wo nkra makoma 20 agosia makoma 20 o government mo o nyese once na mo bo mo ba yo mami wo ba o makoma 20 nkra no so ho fe nti with this one akosa wa sha government betima bem amansesaya no betimi abo mo na with this no 20 o.
How do you expect the government to help you?
No makoma 20. Wow.
How do you expect the government to help you?
Okay.
What matters now what so? Awo
makoma 20.
Hey,
why are there? 20
with no solid source of income.
Income be any.
And yes, we is can even live.
And say we are supposed
to. Oh, yes, the government number wow.
And yeah, they say government here more. So government enti me am wonder crowd 20 be that should about who crazy.
Government no one crano.
Say be man ya
be no one crano 21 Jane who said that should be a hono mana.
I say government name more. Na say government go be a person or boa and sponsor no woman crowd here more.
Boy,
it with this kind of question no slab boy wa woman kwa 20 o.
The tiani say only obiti. Entina ayani ye ka sex ho asem ya.
E bia ni.
There were so many ways how bit me have sex abra akra embem.
Slime nchawano kafrao minchawano. Mamene she's proud of it. It was intentional. It was intentional. And I say I want me to fast no they will. It was intentional. I say omo wo and crowd do say
Send uncle Ponso young one not to say empoano anya.
Young one
no wonder what daughter in the dia.
What daughter from coming and go away.
And cranny sushisha. Uni a jumebia or yes a bia a day na even and cry 20 no. On why more say cran a besu.
One cup
that for ya baby.
What's some mobile bomb? So, cause share almost the most nothing so more age difference.
Baby 10 cedis 200 cedis a day. Crown by into within that week, you know. Almost bear you.
And then she was even saying, and crashing in the bed home in the theater.
On one a woman,
she was so proud of it. Like,
Namia no one a wood 20 minutes.
I'm over thinking, and I say, be an indirect shading.
Na okowo den ka 10 buy no who say 10 I dey abani mi twa so na matenase.
What's our another 10?
I watched the video say we family planning then they need now yeah and find
obia oh no slide e be obia the body system
well into oh 10 well who say plan do so 15
me slide me ti say sa contract me enjeme mo be me dem fa so ati ase bia no e bia oye amfa amboa no obia no the body system bia o ya re aye wondro bebre o congest ti ya e bia me mefa congesta emfa ba me nko fa dra e 250 pesos e be fa ma me oh obia no the body system
20 dia no wedding 20 dia nke
it's about nyako fa ba
when nyako fa ba dia but this have to be like enye insan homa ya but no was a name
but yeah jadwe she we dey begin this yeah they ent me with 20 sir that be
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Also for pills Angel into first experience now they with Jason.
Yeah.
Sama to kafra.
Me die enjeme en se me pa se be ka so him pacho enjeme me body no se be lead you hwan you nobody mfa.
What you are taking it right?
Oh, like me making sure say they could me take it that day no can the coffee inside ba.
Unim dey ko so body ni munti akọ take here coffee inside ba.
Ile na me
Ntana try say Angel.
Angel me ma try.
Pills has its way of working.
Ma try.
It is when man track system now who say this is the time I'm supposed to take the pills and I say yeah.
Me pa chechi man hwe na ma obi anko wuto na 20 dey aba me da boa even kwa government a month kra wo ma 1000 kra sensu ana slabes
ensu na month
na dia o store here da your money here kra no nya o safa me hwe
na me ma no okay me ma no o ma wu
obi kra ka so obe boa nkra ni do
dey ma me na so wa sheda na so no awon nya ya na
Moya dem many kan home mo say okay me home body abo ade we home and then she was so proud of it and then she
said one ferry one so ka we ka say na ka wo su
be ma na one ni we ni su ka home be ma no
I say anye be ma ba
ko say ya wo me tin ko ko blame funu no
so what I say we blame funu no ana me ma no tinye ba ko pe no do mo 20 omo do so no we yes ofiri ha no ko ofiri na ko e ma me be ma ba ko pe no 20
nye say me ma bibiri.
There could be one single man, no. Everyone wants to be one single man.
Say be twins woman.
Yeah, na me shira but I know ding 20 pa. Inti slide na wo kan change man 20 wo professor be won say e bia ukoshia be ma wo
professor be wa show financial status and all the awo be be no
ukoshia be twa ukoshia be be o financial stable you okay e bi cry wo cry no the wo be say treating mu hu ntin wo answer wo
share make sure say e take phone almost take phone we bre
da
make sure say be ma na ne no on ne say he is financially stable.
Okay.
You are equally financially stable because remember the wuja so you be shino.
So now we be count na here so about so wa 20 money.
One thing I will tell the woman is on pay dwuma bi nye now the on pay kakra nyame be susu ni because nyame be fa enkrai bi kwa na maybe the kind of treatment or the be mom no bi kwa woni nje.
Okoya na yaka de
Yeah, be sakra.
And we akra be di outside.
Obi kwati be sisi ya she.
We nyina 14 free parents.
What was the last one you?
Yeah.
Sakra ni day when the krana is from you the parents. Because one for na mbanka
what's the baby
a o bet ma bet ne mama ni bi no na ko ye made.
Enkra one of the thing expensive yes say wa na wo hwe akra na wo titi akra. It's very very expensive in this country.
Expensive for now the 20
in this country in every country.
Baby I wo
20 akra share the boarding.
Education is nyamba nti we
do be share pampers to ya pa. But okay be I don't know.
Me fi so mo betima ko school.
And then school fees one so then.
Number ko na me
le po penyin be ka say na me sacrifice me ye adwuma na me di aboa.
Wo di aboa. I think the penny ni be man.
It's very sad because enkra 20 die.
Enkra no bobo so.
Na so onyim we ya one month. No.
Me say papa me pen pa bebre mu na me nuanom
bebre. Bo akoso onya ko fa bo.
Otimi so mu na enkra na you know be on
yes and na man
man kwa be just solicit for help.
and the money they say right now the air ya edoso emi hope say nyankopon ma ne boafo bia we jikakra na 20 dey no de ma me de kaka sesi bia
o den kan 10 pounds so de wa waje badugyan
wo de
10 nim say 10
maku 20 awo na nya wo ya nya izo wa wo nya izo ahotima wo maku 20 ebe pemwa our government wo obia ebi atare kura na say anya me pedan like obi me nkura no kura ho akire wo mo
say room be no mo be da edan be ni
just say be flats munya be flat kura nya izo say bi mu da ho nya izo mu du dem mpaya na me bo che na me say o ma aboafo ne mra na wo ma me so pe bibi ye ma na nya wo de Ghana the assistant things say education mu ma na nya adwuma say education me sira mu ma na nya adwuma because me award ye but nye e wo mse yankopɔ se ye hu ndore te se po ano anya but show bottom I saw to me hu obi ba e akwede ne colorful wa to bro say ye ofe eska ba nya so wotu baby na akwa ne te ne baby dwe ne ho na wakofa na ba bo se na wo be ye burden na wo nya because I had me experience bisa na metifie bu woman no wa wo be ba ne so no woman na wo bebre ne nkra ne nta de hye mu nya nkra ne di kwa ne so na no musu e ba sa mema no so mo fa hu na mada no o si no ma su no ma ya na e de be ma wo esere mo ye aye ba ne mu yantu e bo ase onto mo boase awonye se obewra hye prepare udie wo ma won sabeka so what you say we Mr. Producer ye ntwa ye won kombra ye buy the next just number 2 so
ye wo banyo dalan the probably dalan e ho na ye warehouse na wo na me daroma ye dai customers a woni ye adwuma from impinsia bebebe ni na me adom ohwe ba bia ye kina ya ene me gu na dina eye Ghana ho a omoniema omodi abase ye nhyepo emfa nko Ghana emfa ema wo ndo hwe de nkum ene di fa machiri be limu a concern niema wo apa bronya yi Christmas yi Christmas niema na Christmas ne di abasa ti bia damase afesu ye santo nza di apre mo a mo pe shipping e wo China se wo US se wo UK bia se afa na ba bia obi ga wo Ghana ye bia wato niema na wo pe company oba ship e di amount abagana ni pamacho. And for baby, I say, Collins Cargo Shipping Services. Apart from the shipment, you know, say the opposite of China, the opposite of China, the energy mama, and also you need to match the amount. I'm a when you're affordable and also so be a good quality. Utoma, you're the top, I'm a when you're facility. Into the air, to the cost of the finale, and you will mention Panimum, or more than any Collins Cargo.
A jabo, Enyabedru. A program on was so wash any more action and name panel members. Yet the airbrum, Atini Prime Trend. Missy Atini didn't say Prime Trend. A concern na winifie, ye dijano, and Ashanti Prime TV, yet the airbrum. I started from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya Neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana krenwo. Ejebo, Enyabedru. A program on was so wash any more action and name panel members. Ye the airbrum, Atini Prime Trend. Missy Atini didn't say Prime Trend. A concern na winifie, ye dijano, and Ashanti Prime TV, ye the airbrum. I started from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya Neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana krenwo. Ejebo, Enyabedru. A program on was so wash any more action and name panel members. Ye the airbrum, Atini Prime Trend. Missy Atini didn't say Prime Trend. A concern na winifie, ye dijano, and Ashanti Prime TV. Ye the airbrum. I started from Monday.
Mo bi bia kwaba yenko ye next just no so just way dia no wording pa ye oye fame or TikTok or ha jo TikTok pa the member Mr. Producer the video na to so wewu all because of say lady B allegedly ba wewu lady B e ka say oh by the end of this year 2025 ebi muso ano your poison although ebi krenya na obekuno ebi me gag ebi nya na obekuno but worse no a spiritual ebi a wo kasa asem no unim honhom kra edi ehia wo kan no a young guy that's what born home modern even kumase kra no oton lazy kama ko pay US wa hwefofia anto ata wo wuhye dem akosia edibi the young colleague net makasa 2025 hu kra na asreme they ask me pet me yes sir
I don't know anything yes sir it depends on whatever that transpired between them
many kwan say
obi ohonoma
on fa
boy ya dey manishina the best a year revenge dey be on so obeku atwa
ba wanya de
into ordinary aka e so betimi aye
ebi so ordinary aka ba ebi enya na na ka ne mani be obu na obewu ni wo dada
obewu wo na wo ne ko hwene so wonsa eni nipa ni wonu bia fine but si wakuna moment na hanka say wanya de so wakuna na so ya de so wakuno it depends whatever that transpired between them when tia a coffee assassin nearby or can say if the guy says the end of this year she was going to delete her TikTok account. Other accounts is it that vulnerable to her?
No.
Meaning no.
Also circulating.
Me sure me na secrada.
Oh, a tire video slightly so behuno.
One thing make for this issue when they say we are living in a country and for easy social media, a bully, be you post your video, obe post your content. Obe some of the comments will be bad chat. Obe can say unimo dada crana or no wasem. And we have some of the or more apps iswa. Emotionally, they are not strong. Say obu answer obu can't send be crash no. Only say normal. Obu oswa o can't na obe di ho yaw. Okay. And obia was said they will see reacted to so when the bonnia. Obo ohun say we dey say for fan TikTok dey di agro honum. But minim asem kra guy ne kokan ya. E ma kasa ba girl ne kase. Onhu 2020.
Be ni kwanza ko kamimi problem say bi eje uda onye wo kase be wan na no ma for ebe din sabe point say when ye wu na wakunu. Make us na nitro.
This should be a lesson. TikTok buy any some of the social media buy. This is not the first time man. Obi was so active didi atema na so konto kwa wewu. Ye wonkrofobi bro omewu media ne so ye be a popular e be mewu social media ne so.
And a boy know didi atema na.
Me I don't know him. I'm saying say ye will be mu ho no man no mu didi atema mu timi trade bad comments na dey obi issue kraba no mo kan ho asem negative side no mo kan ni bebre na I think say this should be a lesson to everyone using social media. Say it's not the place to bully someone who no. Over who she and the crown won't mean kasana honda. And so be any video about beto abontin. Obi befa video no didi atem no check comments. Basa it's very bad. It's very bad. And me want to say next time be or no baby or kono. Or debate or debate yes
Senya so bia yes the guy no were KJC our like oton into ma obo no humodin or a very hard working or no na bobo on sika no slide and or dey akwa abroach ne che
mo say e wi ase we on one asem back up a word back up say a bit map to high level ground imagine so that Assemble copesu bitimi de what to form crown ha untimi sorry bi enti bibia ye tank na ye kasa no e decide so be nyina che onyini nche ni nyina agina ya attitude any day ye si kasa because of call live ne so no one co create that confusion and some go enjoy the life
say busy say I said there was one guy but no so yes I no man on TikTok I think say was or through obi so obi nya HIV what post like sa if you go hospital cramp so will be crying you bond we post girl no and was sere no say mpenifo na di wanya HIV no wona nipa kono so case no meanwhile so ni status unim the doctor's report but we the mobile fed bia or your bear man na yes adi no oba onya ne menses no tena for no the domewa obeka se ni pay say umfa woni hu even obi kwa na be di konkonsa achewa akose nipa no waka ba woni evidence just say no cre but the what sense of memory bema or your concern what chain a man 100 away before because in because any obi health status now that basi wona wo kana wo do ata and obawe ya run ho ni esa mujai social media esa we make good use of it na man phone use ni sao into what ha akosia there na wo ka share ashefo that TikTok am phone use ni we obo ofa like omu using anyhow like bad way bi no mu didi attempt into akra ya won for no so far for na no ko TikTok emwa
enyo obia na oye na de a
ode bechew
obu ha obe na de obemu hu sade kono ye ni bu afu meye wuse be pa na chew said den
on fan chew se bi on fan chew na intwa to so
obi so no ma ode bechew ana obi so ho no ma obetuma ka say oh me dia chew bas na oboa obey your baby.
Okay.
Into who you are, they don't say they will see you are there. And then we have such people who say, why you are there? Ubuafu. Maybe a catch or say,
China
be say, aha, China be who.
Then I'll bet my friend.
Aha, not what we did not tell no, you know, some guy in the idea. Sad no home. Rage baiting. Oh, rage baiting the panel.
Yeah.
It's the same person called Onya. Sa, anonji je na oye ne kwati me push ni pa na mani pa na ya de ko de be yo. Bibi o wi ase o. Kase me bi ni wi ase.
Bo so me. Den na betima ye me. Me ka se wo da wo na gu aboto wo mom pa ye. Wada.
Sa ofo so da wo da baba ye wo. Media no so we dey be ndai me. Ashaka we dey no. Me bi so ni me fa hin kwesi he. O wi anu fa ko pa ka Baby a begina ye ni pakon det no ko gina ha kopa na cho yes a onti ase unye nkofa che nkopa na cho da bi on pene enti wo ye wa de a no one said that because there are so many bullies on the media every blessed day will be how do you feel bullying somebody
it's like Wednesday no one ba na camera ground assembly and me ko fe na hu za no be fa camera esna ne no okasa to talk about someone marriage we dey fa won nine e she ne shoes no na cars and papa. It's not easy. One was so hard to obvious lie. No biache. And then so obey business about bar why you says obi say Max Abeka chem so on pe oba why no twine na no. There. The pastor workers as a one city crowd will live the whole. Tro omo work for so like
some of their life is centered
around
men.
Oh ND.
Without men no. Some of no. Good. I say pick me for nibi no.
Yeah.
Pick me.
Because in the concern so life about with my ground no be cancer so no me can we heal 2 years at we create chim. And I feel no as a person they can and as I did so in the platform so be a fan no cry wa bre why you no but no social media na say youth na ye ban ye using it in a good way wo ye market wo dey turn one there wo dey 2 ba obi dey dabi one day when I been say or the bedi atem social media no and one as loud bedi atem
and it's about time I want say yes obi ambo ne bra
focus on yourself
man the fact say you are not the one paying the untimi ko anu ntumu it is a one video no scroll ya wo ko untimi nyesa
and I want to look at the Facebook kra na TikTok na social media enko ho wan ko ho kra na usika na ho aton because social media do usika bebre bobu a ono a oni followers oni likes and so as some be ka kire obi no e chen se ni pa kwandi ni ti kwa akohwe dem ebi na ato guy yo ebi kra anye lady ne ku no but asem maybe o ka chele dina eso bu akoso se wo ye na de na hye na o de jaw ene ka sa kes na ide egusu ntebe de ebe ye adwuma enye ne kra dia de bia meka a curse without a cause enye adwuma but a curse without a cause na one ntade wuye wa ye ebe ye adwuma ba wonim se ade wuye enye ne kra onye ebe ye ntwa so a sorry ye twentwe na ato se enye adwuma ba wonim se ade nso wo na wafa ebe ye adwuma because ye youth na abane mum ye use social media no well enye say bia social media no final did attempt so I remember HIV dey abuso bia no okasa and trending news bia saban say say adwumanfo whether rec sector baby eso mu test sa HIV kit no whether and I think say say trendy pa into be I say almost one for lady kwada so we say ene kwada so ho say be hwe ho me hu ye ho hia es education no ana ebi kwa wo be ma minim so be fa wo phone be kasa kanyansasem you educate about age obi cross the last slide na okay woni age oni ma de kro
when you say negative news sells than positive news
sana TikTok tie obi
kanyansasem phone say or kasa ebia or educate here on let's say HIV I find the phone is name so educate on corner likes ne comment get to be but mo be fa phone kasa obi
hey when you be a share hey say I don't know me name
conversation and say I send me oh send me medium oh medium oh say oh so HIV test kit ni bo kan me pe bi na me
test on the almost so but no me who here did that and I don't know TikTok na nka some name the way sit here so wo kan ade na e positive a wonya likes wo de nkwasa asem no no wonya likes ade ntia and it's just like when now you influence more on TikTok I mean so
TikTok the normal be brain woman TikTok normal be brain
okay some obedience about the some she will be
say Ghana hanum say so what's the deal with TikTok you find say nipa mienu ku and I say obi ye comedy wo TikTok and a videos in the
viral
o part na say wo educate citizens na ba no me be
and I say wo ye business impo
and I don't blame them we are living in a country like adrenaline pressure na e woni panisly too much into comedy be opade e be man
release stress yeah
opade e be man ani age nti oye video kra na se wo Kenya sesem wanye ne be 20 seconds 30 seconds
obescrolly
o de man mbro 1 minute obi anhwe because nipa no fa video na opia ready ebesi end no o na se enye ne sra na enye ne fa bonsi
opia ko
me I know a couple of people that on by me dan no tokwa and then
but what they talk sa mama you
or no or ni business or how person advertise the business no
okay
but say the who say positive ones no doesn't go faster than negative ones they say you know or the better
okay
or the contact media no so afi when nya sa followers ne sa audience na
open share wie
oba say shame or tonwe ochna or tonwe or be a shop or you say
okay
when you say your audience not open that down through tokwan
yeah I quite remember I know come evidence that there were Adra Pretty Parola have there was woman born no adwa if you see capacity ask no mo de tokwa sa in say right no mo high but wo mutimi ekodi dwa mo marketing ti sa go for bi say no
people are using the social media wisely bit say you know friend no say kasongo say one
yeah
and what did that fame queen ho nye fene ne wa bie omo kra
importation
so what I say omo na no ho atan
ni show o show ni no ma
why
it's very nice baby mo ho dia ntokwana
no afa bando no asaba because I like the TikTok minim say nanka say bono wade ye by na amanfo hide nim no bathe yo na no kwana say me so
much no beto
on beto say bia say bia wo ye akni bi nketo no amanfo beto we kwanya me ado bi kwa sa me say a date na ka say ebo ye he wo na 19th ta ka be say 5 days or 6 days na say bo ye drew ho na nyame ya na 25th ne penso anta Ghana fe ho nchon ti me pa ahwefo social media no ye use no wisely and bo onzo ko social media obo hwe no WhatsApp status ha ekuti anko ya na zango fo na de ade a at least uti uni sheka say wa na akọ pain sa maame metrocho bibi engu ho wa cha wo dem su social media na say wa de ode beto okra mo bi nkranhye at least who ko pay mu kra pain in fameto because social media na che de wo ko mana ko same boa ananyo obia
obi wo post keke o post for somebody
no akosa bobu asa to picture the last picture say okay for pizza about Christmas those kind of and when you social media no you have a guy you have a husband yeah wo catch us your mission yeah nye ware nye no na eko into date who try the slide kasa
one thing about the okay ni nyina we say we are not the same we are not the same.
Me too akosa me too me bebusa say the here say nyame me dey be me ka say dey be am the Christmas dada because ade achi me na me opomu me bebusa say bia even cry you are my guy na not me bebusa say me Christmas gift away me Christmas money I need this and me busa life still goes on. So far I said dey bia me wa hoden like me sere me okay me mbwanda kwa the life still goes on but people my pressure for my boss say Christmas is coming and I have one friend be didn't birthday na birthday me to say boa skano you send on father timo no na make obi we hu no wani bre na pressure for wa enti sao ba ko he baby otia enti sao ba wo a woni no post 5,000 one at the end of the day no kuta koska be say 100 million so obuo and so obuo like slide will be because slide bremo or mama
na make say we are not the same in sebia the old fancy no o enye obi ani kan ebia me sorry a obi o what Snapchat 24/7 me so me tie me I'm not fan of Snapchat me dia na ebia WhatsApp and say TikTok me kwa makoyim videos in my
waba
eno nche say ebia me nye guy na say obia obebia na
ni ginewo
obo beti ma shedem 20 oye
okay
and some of the things I post on social media no untimi fan determine how I will be sitting because we have some of the people on social media who chantro then here just obeti me the cry emoji about
and because say obi the boy was say me we say that me di banku so say me we pizza so then they or no our post pizza so di banku
nti obia o the real we see
living a life
me who be say I will not take some of the things on social media serious because so far is serious and how mentally nti no me bo a we wani na so we school na uko wani no wa hwe bi na uko udi e say bibia obekwa comment obebusa ho questions
one how pressure so ba
obe how
ba mo so ncha ye ntrobo na post me especially birthday no what was a lady ona na akoto to no me
ka say phone enyo na automa and ebi ni say so
like maybe they want top pressure but say bubu ha na o top pressure na o sua
me tie obi antimi top pressure mami o de tie ni say me cry me phone ye me pen na me post o pese o scroll ya just scroll me nka say be hwe ne top pressure ma ho oni me nyepe obi a o baby a o free ba nti o mo yo me se pressure onim ni o painting na pressure be onim ni a o pa de nti na obi ye na ade a ebe ha o me cry me phone me ti akra uti kumase me mitimi me video na wa uti kumase how unhu mi da unim baby ada o di answer when me post to social media so how say my posti say me ebia me didi ana say me woni say ehun hia wo pese o to pressure ma
so social media no me use ni ye say wo de ye marketing na fire marketing so wo de ye nyame adwuma fa nyame adwuma like I have one guy on the social media wo koswa on the be apono nko no post but you very hard working no we had them kwase some post pa because guy you want more brand so ko no work or your marketing no e bia biscuit wa fan wo ye no wo san wo jiska we had start on kasa no because obe post pono a de eche obe enadwuma wo ya nti kan say wunja yo so enya hwe nyame nenim na komam but they say but make sure say the social media no be use no positive not negative akosia obi bi kana
obi abebi onye
akosia si do obi abebi onye o it's like also I much influence on TikTok social media like
and I make say when I ndi
obi atem
na across social media na obi
ebu anya na kre
obi anya ndi ye
so I remember say first this is star celebrate be edin birthday ne ba ne kunu eye na surprise wow na you obi afe obre ya de ti ebi ni ho eye ntobo ase so ati ase and so be force na ana won de hu de ekoso social media wa hu but wonyanju ho first ne okasa be say cut your coat according to your size not size your cloth because size of the corner to cloth name so abeda apam the patro wonyanju ho esusu man pressure social media de mu hu nya yentro me first nam nim say sla nam nim say de me hu social media be na ne kure but madam fu be lifetime me hu say say me die say me da do be hu bia yentro social media mfan ko do obi atem bu o do beti bia onu say de e ko no akotwe camera no do obi atem enyu be de na atem bu onye nipa would not more fan che will be cool nipa. So what I say to make sure say social media no ye be using the now to be as na work can make sure say ka ye wa answer kwana betwe camera si wonim no. Busa ho se ka ye mi akamede e bi nipa do simi gina no ba we e bi kwa kwana Nyankopon timi ma say reason san nyansa no ntimi nyede e ngina no. So what I say na make us la wo bibi ka e che wa hwefo. I think that you have a program be a da woni menche be baso
Ashanti Masquerade.
Yes, you bubu dia kwaside o
Ashanti Masquerade said o moye no watakra di bia no nyame boy any week na
ani e hu ho popo e bia
e koso
e di e hu hwada ko so ati bibi
e koso social media
na e koso social okay
so on 26 any week
and you 26 na ye nyame birthday na edidi no
nyame birthday
say Christmas day
26 27 28 and on the first e wo Kumasi hanum say empire e bedwa
e wo hefa location
day bia o baby e befa enti 26 ne ye sha se free Ashtown enti numrani aba menhia stage wo ho no performance be bring be cause ye ne Ash festival for na e be on 26 enti 27 28 and on the first ne so ye bantama enti obi an watch out no mo join here this Christmas e wo Kumasi event be bring e cost nti yentu kwan ko baby
ya na ewo.
Yes, and my last one Mary she my brother Joshua Nyapo. Mary she happy birthday baby will be nyami so and they say oni Ghana anti one of the best keyboardists for Kumasi you say oni Ghana anti baby will be Nyankopon Ishara na onto name kwem na wonye na Kumasi ade bia e ma no ye doni bebree.
Oh okay. Ko say will be big catch wahwefo ana.
Me cha obi bia.
Oh, okay. Abusa for me wo answer now him am dum besi ha no. Ene Friday boja ye. Friday me so kọ. Ija wa no abeka because one make kan kire me a me o him am tie yi konkon sa me nya bi nka me nya bi ni to kọ. Ija wa no abesu sa na. Ya so what as a life na is a lesson. Usu. Unya hu say a life na a lesson and no maybe wa ha we escape woman ni how we bresa. Yeah, Mr. Producer my birthday wishes be ma. Yeah, santo wo ahojo. Me wish you happy birthday Nyankopon enhraw onya o kese pa asanso a miss asanso wa hojo ana me second wish enso ye akosua nanama ye nanama o patase we de odobroni we de koyasa akosua kakra odobroni me wish you happy birthday Nyankopon enhraw pa onya o kese na de wo bia na me emane enye kama my last birthday wish me de my baby boy we asanto happy birthday asanto wo ahojo happy birthday Nyankopon shaw de wo hwehwe bia Nyankopon fa no ma wa pomuden ko se wi aso wa pomuden a utimi konka bibia me ohima me do bebre my last birthday wish e koma junior wanya 1 year happy birthday krai hu ofa ma wo cry akono old school boy me wish you happy birthday Nyankopon hwa de enti Nyankopon do bedua asase su no oma wonye wonkwan de so entwada oma kwatenten te se Abraham me wish you happy birthday ya hwafo edimu be se nyame ya adoma Monday nimsa ade a cha ade sanyina ye koda ye de ze bi kra Monday trend issues ebeba na be chen we kra se dimbe si ase. And also your program ye so pese o sponsor ye number ne da ho no bia wo ye adwuma bi o pese advertisements no ye ma wo ne ekwa animu a be patro number ne wo screen so no obetimi afa mo bye ye dum si here.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha and anokware ne wo.
O say ye Ghana mine atadwe ene avia te denne Ashanti Prime TV e da nigi sem kese aba madwadifo nyina se wo ye ankrankre se mo ye akuakuo se wo ye sofo dwumadie biara wudi biara no Ashanti Prime TV say fabra na ye mahu da roma ne bo ne so de e da fom boko atiti say who metra 10% discount. Ote me say 10% discount. Inti efri ebobosu minimu. Ekoso penima bosu minimu. Metre efri September yi. Ekosi December. Ye ma o 10% discount. Inti wo chain den. For number ne wo screen so no. Na ni panyufo di nkomo. Ye ka Ashanti Prime TV a. Unim say ha e na no cry no wo. E ha so na dodo nara. Ehye. Ashanti Prime TV, aha, and anokre no wo.